Call this meeting to order. Let's do the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Does anybody have any comments on agenda items only? Okay, let's move on. Request a motion to approve the minutes for the regular monthly meeting held on Monday, April 10th, 2023 as written and recorded. I have a motion? Your vote, Steve?
Aye.
Aye.
Request a motion to accept invoices totaling $319,291.87 for April 2023. East Warren Road Bridge expenses as of May 8th, 2023. The total is $816,020.13, less funds from sold material and cut stones. I guess we should have voted before I read that, but can I have a motion for the invoices?
I'll make it.
Your vote, Steve?
Aye.
Aye.
The next monthly meeting of the Board of Supervisors will be held on Monday, June 12th, 2023 at 7 p.m. The Township's annual spring cleanup event will be held on Saturday, May 13th from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. at 136 Hemlock Street. The Township Office, Road Department, and Garbage Department will be closed on Monday, May 29th for the Memorial Day holiday. Anything from the zoning officer?
Zoning officer report for April 1 to April 30th. We issued 4 zoning permits. We had 7 calls for information and or by potential violations. One of those turned out to be a violation. For code enforcement, we had 2 sale inspections, no rental inspections, 12 calls. Of the 12 calls, they were all uniformly resolved other than 1, and I have not been able to make contact with the resident. The garage that was mentioned last meeting actually turned into a complaint. So I spoke with the owner, and he scheduled it to be demolished either late May or early June. I want to stop that.
The pink one.
I don't normally mention those, but since it was already brought up in the meeting. So, and just have, I don't know if Bradford is here or not, but this is building season. Remind everybody, call the township if you're not sure. Before you start, you may not need a permit, you may need a permit. Thank you.
Thank you. Anything from the zoning hearing board?
Nothing.
Planning commission, Steve?
We didn't have any last time. No.
The road department. They've been working on the bridge the majority of the month. They repaired a sewer on Clubview. They've put in cold patch. They removed plows and spreader boxes off the trucks. They started sweeping roads, been doing truck maintenance, and they've helped in the garbage and sewer department. Police report.
For April 2023, the statistics are officers handled 149 calls for service, investigated 2 motor vehicle crashes, initiated 10 criminal investigations, and patrolled 4,184 miles. And that'll do it. Short and to the point this one.
Request a motion to adopt resolution number 2023-14. Approval of the local limits for commercial and industrial discharges to the collection system as part of its pre-treatment program and required by the Bradford Sanitary Authority for the NPDS permit. I have a motion for that. All right, somebody second it. Vote, Steve.
Aye.
Request a motion to adopt resolution number 2023-15. Officially updating and providing a 911 address as directed by McKean County GIS coordinator in order to meet the standards of the enhanced McKean County NG 911 public safety system. The following address will be changed as stated. 93 Hemlock Street will be changed to 93 Spruce Street. Can I have a motion for that?
I'll make it.
Your vote, Steve?
Aye.
Request a motion to adopt resolution number 2023-16. Officially creating and improving a new 911 address as directed by McKean County GIS coordinator in order to meet the standards of the enhanced McKean County NG 911 public safety system. The following address will be changed as stated. Property located along South Avenue with structure will be known as 707 South Avenue. Can I have a motion for that?
I'll make it.
Your vote, Steve? Lucy?
Aye. We don't know what it was formerly, Susan?
It's the big tall garage that was built behind Quickville, because it.
And,
Oh,
They need to
oh,
get rid of
okay,
that.
I gotcha.
Request a motion to accept the quote from Shingle Deckers Welding Inc. in the amount of $4,695 for labor, equipment, and materials to perform additional work at the East Warren Road Bridge project. I have a motion for that.
I'll make it.
Is he already working out there? Because I see the welder out there. Is he already
Yeah,
working
it's
there?
not really additional work.
No.
According to Frank, they kind of swapped work. We're doing something different and they're doing this because they're more qualified. So it's not additional work, it's work that needed to be done.
I just wondered why we didn't look at our local welders that we have, we have Kraken and now.
They were already
price
out
of
there
them.
doing other work, I believe.
So I just wondered why we didn't use, local people.
Are you,
Steve, why didn't you buy your truck local?
What's that?
Why didn't you buy your truck local?
let's not get into this. Are you-
Well, it's all about local.
I don't know, when you buy it from your son, is that local or not?
No.
Oh, okay.
Hey, are you seconding that?
No.
Okay, I'll second.
Wow. Get much more local than that.
You're a no, Steve?
No.
No, you're not a no.
I'm a no.
Larry Silver?
Yes.
Yes. Request a motion to advertise to receive sealed bids for the guardrails for the East Warren Road Bridge. Bids will be open at a special meeting to be held on Wednesday, May 31st at 5:30. I have a motion for that.
I'll make it.
No.
I'm seconding. You're a no then? Larry Silver?
Yes.
Yes for me. Got a bridge, you gotta have guardrails.
So will you be attending the meeting, Steve?
What's that?
A special meeting, Wednesday, May 31st.
You'll be here?
Yeah, we gotta hire
Oh,
somebody.
well, then why aren't you voting yes?
Because I said in all meetings, I don't have to vote yes for it, but I can sit in on it. And find out what's going on. That's part of being a township supervisor.
That's correct.
Okay.
Request a motion to advertise to hire a full-time garbage department laborer. The applications will be due on May 17th, due to a laborer retiring in June. I have a motion for that.
I'll make it.
Second.
Your vote, Steve?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Request a motion to advertise to hire a part-time seasonal laborers for road and sewer department. Applications will be due by May 17th. Have a motion for that?
I'll make it.
Second. Can
Can I ask a question? How much per hour are they gonna pay?
Sue, you got that?
Seasonal?
Or the 12?
Yes.
Okay.
Steve seconded. Steve, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, that's a fast one. Public participation. Anybody got anything?
I do, Mark. The money that you said we spent on the bridge so far, does that include labor costs?
Yeah, our labor, I'm taking
Oh,
it.
it does?
I see, no,
No,
No.
use your material and all your.
No.
just
So
everything
no
but our
labor
labor.
costs are in that
Labor and
eight
fuel
hundred
and
and 16,000.
I didn't catch it.
There's no labor cost?
No,
Okay. Is there a reason why? See, that's part of it.
it's a good question. It's hard to, if they leave the bridge and go do something else, it's hard to
Yeah,
break
but
down
they're-
them out.
Yeah, but still, you gotta tell people what that bridge is costing, Mark. You can't just,
Well,
It
that's-
was determined that it doesn't matter if they're on roads or the bridge, they get paid for that 8 hour day.
Yeah, but when they mark their time down, they're either on the
Getting
bridge
paid
or they're on the
no matter what.
roads.
It's hard for me to say, if they write down bridge/roads, I don't know how many hours of which. So they get paid
But we
for
just
8
can't,
hours.
we just can't go
It's
by
all
what
in
they're
general.
working here and we're paying them, we need to have a breakdown.
no matter what we be paying them, whether they're working somewhere else or not. Somebody
So I
had
could
to
say,
have it
Mark-
back. Oh, hold on.
Mark, I could say like $100,000, $200,000 on top of this 816. Would that be a fair estimate? Why
Too
not,
high. We
Susan?
don't, nobody makes more than $23 an hour here. so
Yeah, but you've been working a lot of overtime, Mark, starting last year.
It's a lot lower than prevailing wage, I can tell you.
I'm not arguing that, Mark. I'm saying you still are working a lot of overtime out there to hurry up and get it done.
We will. I talked to Owen today. It should be done in the first week of June. It should be open.
I know, well, we heard that last summer too.
I got a couple easy questions. The cleanup thing, is there a restriction on what you can bring in for that? If there is, is there somewhere we can find out what's?
Just no, computers, that kind of thing.
No
Okay.
No
electronics.
TVs,
No electronics.
No electronics.
right.
Okay. And the special meeting for the guardrails thing, is that gonna be open to the public?
A special meeting's open? Yeah.
Okay.
And you heard Steve, no tires or anything like that.
Okay.
Tires, batteries.
What are people supposed to do with computers and electronics?
I've tried to get the company that comes like to Smithport or that had the city's had down on Holly Avenue before to come here. I haven't succeeded. The one company that was with the city, they kind of went belly up out of commission. And the woman that I talked to last year that came to Smithport, she had never gotten back to me. It's not easy.
Smethport only does it once a year, right?
Like in Olean, I know the Olean, they used to be able to take, if you're a resident, I think you pay $15 and take anything to the transfer station. That's what it was. I don't know.
St. Mary's.
St. Mary's does it too.
But it's the same type of thing. You have to pay so much for.
If you call Staples over in Olean, they'll take your electronics, and they'll actually give you a credit towards a purchase over there then too.
They'll take a TV.
Yeah,
A TV too?
we took a load over there a couple of weeks, probably about a month or so ago, and they took everything.
Free?
Yeah, they just, all you gotta do is unload it. So,
Pass that word around. If it's
Sold.
gonna have
But you
Staples
will buy
and
some.
wood.
Sold.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, David.
no, Staples.
Staples.
Staples. Over there next, is where,
Beside all these,
yeah,
you know, yeah.
You have another one back there? You don't?
No, that was just in the
Okay.
meeting, if it was open.
Anybody else?
Mark?
Dave?
Yeah, we've been talking as far as not being able to clean ditches out and things of that nature. I know it came up at the last meeting. What I'd like to do is offer some pictures of that to you people. This was in McKean County. There's 4 different municipalities that I know of. They're cleaning ditches in the whole shot. On that, I'm going to give these can be handed out to individuals if anybody wants them. And the thing is that we've been hearing that we're not able to do this. And at the same time, as of this morning, the state is out on 346 West Washington Street, and they're cleaning ditches from Stickney back into town. So I guess the thing is that, we've been hearing why we can't do it, and yet they've been doing it for the last month, at least in McKean County. I can't speak for all townships, but I know of at least 4.
It depends who you talk to, the DEP. He talked to soil conservation.
No, I talked to the DEP.
I had two water quality guys on my hill the other day, and they said they don't want you to clean your ditches if you don't have to. They like that vegetation in there to stop the silt.
But when I talked to DEP, you must clean your ditches, you must clean your catch basins, and you must do your field ditches. And then there was a thing that, conflict saying that conservation said, no, you can't clean your ditches. Well, I got a hold of them too, and they absolutely agreed with the DEP that you have to clean the ditches, catch basins, and everything else. If you don't, your roads are gonna get ruined. We get flash floods, it's gonna go over the ditches into the road. Not only that, the ditches are so high now, it's actually getting underneath the blacktop and breaking the blacktop.
Well, they did say if they get to be where they're a hazard or ruined, you can clean them, but they refrain on doing it.
The only thing they don't want you to do when you clean a ditch, and you must clean the ditches, don't cut the banks back when you cut the ditch. I've done this for years. You clean the bottom of the ditch out, if you start cutting the banks back, then what you're gonna have is erosion. So you must clean the ditches and take out the bottom of the ditches, but you must clean these because the pipes probably don't even have 6 inches on a 15-inch pipe. They're filled right to the top with silt and stuff. I've been out and looked at all these ditches.
Well, that first page there shows you what some of the other townships are doing, but the second page, if you look at that, that's pictures of what we have in our township. And it's a major contrast. We got trees and everything else going in our ditches, so.
But if you look at the roads too, the berms are higher than the roads, so the water's not even getting to the ditch.
So
So
them ditches
that's
should be
causing
cleaned out.
a lot of problems too. So the berms need cut. But it's hard to cut it with a skid steer. You're never
Look
gonna
at
be
these
able to cut it.
roads.
So,
There's hardly a road there
so
where the ditches are clean. There's hardly a road there.
Does
Big
anybody
potholes.
else have anything? No. Oh, go ahead.
I just need some clarification on something. Last week I called to get minutes from the last meeting, which I was told I had to wait until they're approved, okay? But if I wanted a printout of the previous minutes, I had to fill out a right to know form. If they're usually up on the website when it's not under maintenance, why do I need to fill out a right to know?
Once they get on the website, you can get on it. We can't give you minutes that have not been approved. So after today,
Right.
she's a busy woman and they've had a problem with the website. It's been overloaded. It had, what you say, 12 years
Yep.
of meeting minutes. Kathy's been working on that and everything should be back up and running smoothly pretty soon.
It is, they are up now, but
Then again, let me just bring this up. That is not a law that we have to put them minutes. We do that just as a public service. So we don't have to put them minutes on,
all right.
but we do that.
But the
So you might have
minutes,
to wait a day or two.
after they're approved, they're public, like
Yeah.
public record,
yeah,
right?
you should be. Once you're approved, you can come in and get them. You don't have to need a right to know because everybody knows
No,
that they're out
he
there.
needs a right to
You
know.
need a right to
No,
know.
you
That's
got-
the way the law is.
Do you need a right to know to
Yes.
get them?
Yes.
They'll be on the website in a couple of days.
So if they're on the website, you don't need a right to know, but if you come in
just
here,
get
you
on the
do?
website.
Even though for the past minutes that they've already been out.
Past
already
minutes,
approved.
she's saying, I
That's-
think.
That's where I need the clarification,
that
because
doesn't make sense.
if they're up for the world to see, how come I can't just get a copy of them?
Because I'm giving you a document out of the office, I have to keep a paper trail.
That and she has to write up the minutes. You
Yeah, I
guys
have to
don't
have a paper
understand
trail.
how much this woman has on her plate.
That's not the point, though. The point is if I give out a document to the public, I have to have a paper trail for the OOR office. That's my proof that I gave it to any public resident. Because if she says I didn't, she goes to the principal's office or the OOR office and says I didn't get them, I have my proof, yes, I did.
Are you understanding that? That's
That's
why
all.
you need
It's
to
a
do the
paper
right to
trail.
know, so
Any
she has a
document that
paper trail.
leaves here in a paper.
Well, I
form-
hear, but it still doesn't make sense.
That's
the
dealing
right
with the
to know
government,
law.
none of it makes sense.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's the
way all
government
the
for you.
municipalities, is the way you have to do it today. And she's right, she has to send you a written reply.
Right.
And either, she'll grant your request or she'll deny it. And if it's denied, then you have the ability to appeal it to that office that she's talking about. So it's a policy that all the municipalities have. If you want something in writing, you have to fill out the request. If it's on the website, you get it for free, that's fine. But if you want the paper document, or if you request it electronically, you can check down there if you want it electronically instead of paper, then you don't have to pay. But normally it's like a quarter a page for anything you have documents.
And if I respond electronically, I have to keep every document attached to that form of what I sent. And I have to keep that email.
So
5 years.
who fills out the right to know form then before you put them on the website?
I'm just saying in paper form.
They're-
In paper
they're-
form.
they're
If you
not-
come to the
they're-
office and
as
you
I
want
said,
it that way.
Service to the community, they're putting them on the website,
Okay.
so nobody has to request that.
Well, I appreciate all you guys' explanations. Still doesn't make sense to me, but this doesn't make sense.
Well, I got something I gotta bring up that's been bugging me. Last meeting, Steve, you handed out your paper there and you had the picture of the road grader and all that on there. Every time we've sold one of them old pieces of equipment out back that have been rusted up and falling apart, you've complained about it. Well, I've been here 3 years. She's been here a little over a year. You've been here the whole time them things have sat out back. If they were so important, why didn't you do something to keep them running? That's on you. That isn't on us.
Same reason I don't do anything right now. You two have control, I don't. I could say
10
yes.
years ago, 15 years
Same,
ago, we
it's
were.
been that way. Jim Rowan was here and that, there was no control. And not only that, you need the road graders. And actually, talk to Terry Boyle. He was the guy that operated the grader. There was nothing wrong with it, but it needed brakes. Even though it's old, it needed brakes. The roller, it's funny, we just sold a roller, but somebody from downstate can come and buy a roller for $1,500, but we don't want to repair it and fix it and use it. It just doesn't make sense to me.
For the 18 years you've
Yeah,
been here,
so-
if you would have fought hard enough, somebody would have backed you,
Oh,
I
yeah,
would think.
yeah, I fight hard for
And
everything.
another thing, you brought up a point
So-
that there's been a work stop order on the bridge. That is total BS. First of all, we have never been contacted, the township or Knox Law have not been contacted by a lawyer representing Jonathan or Jason Smith. Not once have we done that. Nobody has reached out representing them. So I think that's got to tell you that if anybody in this room had somebody do them wrong or they owe them money, the first thing you would do is go get a lawyer. Obviously, they realize they don't have enough of a case to get a lawyer.
You don't know the
It's
whole
been a
story.
year.
There's
Well, we have not-
there's a lot more going on to this than you even
Have
know
we
about,
ever
and I
been
can't talk
contacted by
about.
a lawyer?
You know
We
what?
have no
There's a
problem
lot more
talking about
going on.
all the other legal things.
There's a lot of other things going on with that.
Well,
bridge,
I'm
so
just
wait
stating
and
the
see.
fact,
Well,
people.
you'll
We
see
have
the facts
not
when
been
they come out.
contacted by a lawyer representing Jonathan and Jason.
And not
or
only that,
has a
why did
law
Knox
firm.
Law Firm, why were they so disgusted when he told you to cease and not do anything over there and you went ahead and built it anyway? He said, make the site safe.
That's what
And
we
he was
did.
up,
And
no,
he agreed
and he
with
did
that.
not agree with that.
Yes, he did.
He was appalled when you said you built the bridge all the way to the top. He said, why did you do that? I was here when he talked on the
And
phone.
I was right there too. We
Okay,
had to
well,
keep the
no.
water from going behind.
No, you didn't. You didn't have
Then
to
in
do
the winter,
anything
we
there.
had a conference call and he says, you guys have to finish the bridge.
No,
That
you
is
don't
why
have
we're
to
building.
finish the bridge.
That's
Just leave it
That's a good-
undone?
That's a good point. So,
Any,
One, with the new, front end loader we got here a month ago, what are we doing with the old one?
will you put that on municipal bid yet or not?
No, I have to get the new plate. The plate and paperwork and come yet.
We need to get some paper.
And I guess when we do get a refund or whatever from that, is half that money going back to the sewer department? Because you took half the funds out of it?
Yes.
Okay. Is that going on municipal bid then for next month then? Is that?
We're waiting
Depends
on,
on when we get the
we're waiting on
paper.
paper.
I have to get the
Okay.
paperwork.
When you're dealing with the state, it took me 2 months ago.
Title,
I guess motion to adjourn. I'll second it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Did you get one of these? Somebody's tooting the horn when going down the road.
That was me. Demons.
What?
Demons. Demons came out.
How did you?